Hey, first grade. Welcome back from spring break. Ready for your art lesson with your friendly neighborhood art teacher? There's been a couple of changes with the way we're going to be doing art, so I'm going to walk you through most of this today, and then you're going to have a small art lesson to work on at the end. I'm going to walk you through how to turn in your artwork. I'm going to show you an example of, or I'm going to show you what the plan is for you to be doing for the rest of the semester, and I'm going to show you just a few things before we get to the actual art lesson today. So your expedition this semester has been the amazing bodies of birds. Your guiding questions: how do birds use their body parts to survive? How can we make the Amana Living Garden more bird friendly? And how can our writing help our community learn about birds? Today your learning targets are going to be: I can tell a story with pictures, I can fill up a page with my artwork, and I can color in my whole artwork. Before we begin, you will need paper, lined paper or printing paper, a pencil and eraser, and some kind of coloring supplies: crayons, color pencils, markers. Now, your artwork today, your task is going to be to create your own artwork to show me. I want this to be artwork about something you did over spring break. Maybe you ran around outside in the front yard. Maybe you had a slip and slide in the backyard. Maybe you secretly stayed up all night and your parents don't know that you stayed up reading comic books in your bed. So, I want you to draw me something that you did over spring break. At the bottom of your page, in the front, I want you to write your name. And then I want you to write just a very short sentence about why you made that artwork for me. Was it because you really enjoyed staying up all night reading Shazam? Or did you watch Frozen 2 a dozen times because it's your favorite movie ever? What did you do? So you're going to see in the future a slide like this that says your tasks. It's going to show you work, and it'll tell you what you're going to do. And then it's going to say reflection. Reflection is where you're going to write a little something. I don't want big long sentences from you, but I do want something better than "I like blue" or "because it's fun." I want a little bit from you. And the last page, or the last slide, is always going to have this information on it: my email address, afriends@amanaacademy.org, information on how to write or how to label your artwork in the first grade turn-in folder. So I'm going to show you now a little bit about this. Close that. And then we're going to pull up here. So every week when you go to get your lessons, you see this from me. This is an old one. I just wanted to go back so I can show you. And if you click this one and you go to the link, it shows you the art lesson. And underneath it, you see that there is something labeled First Grade Art Turn-In Folder. I will always put that near the video. If you click on that and you go to the link, you're going to pull up the Amana Art First Grade Turn-In Folder. You will always find these things there. Number one, how to label your file. This is going to try and be the top thing always. So when you are labeling your file, you are going to label it your teacher's name, then your name, and then what day it is. The next thing you're going to see is a long table, or a PDF, a PDF that is taking its time to come up. There we go. About all of the things that we are going to be working on for the rest of the semester in art. So even if you're not entirely sure, or if you've lost something, you will be able to get a hold of it again in here. Now I want you to look at something. In each day, there's work and reflection, but there's only turn-in on Thursday. You only have to turn in your artwork on Thursday. Don't worry about turning in Tuesday's artwork to me. work on turning in Thursday's art. The last thing you'll see that's new is the actual PowerPoint that we just went through. So I always put a copy of the PowerPoint there. You will be able to find these things in the first grade art turn-in folder that will always be linked in your class's information for that day. So, let me get back to my camera. What you are going to be doing for me is, for your art lesson, or for your art project to work on for Tuesday, and then to eventually turn into me on Thursday, is again, I want you to draw something you did over spring break. Even if you just draw yourself sitting on the couch playing a video game. Or draw your favorite video game. Something that you did over spring break. I'll see you later, first grade.